welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mia, and I really appreciate you being here. I hope you consider subscribing. There is a subscribe button right down there. Next to it, you will find a bell. If you ding that bell and choose all, you will be notified whenever I put up a new video. And if you're back, hi friends, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys being here and returning to watch my videos. And all of you, no matter if you're returning or new, please don't forget to hit that like button. It really does mean a whole lot to me and to the channel. So yeah, today we're gonna do a Wip Chat. And if you're new to the craft, you don't know what a Wip Chat is, W-I-P, Wip, stands for work in progress. And that could be a diamond painting. You can knit, you can crochet, cross stitch, you can do grocery shopping, you can drive your car, or you can sit in your couch treating this like a podcast. And chat, well, chat means I'm gonna chat your ears off for a while, okay? Okay. So today we're gonna kit this little mini Dazzles up. This will be my first time trying to kit one of these little ones up. And you know, there isn't a whole lot of colors. I can't remember how many. So I'm gonna use this little one. This was actually my very first kit up system that I bought when I started diamond painting. And I haven't used them in forever. Usually I use the Elizabeth Ward system, but since there isn't a whole lot of colors and not the biggest amount of drills, we're gonna use this one. So I have no idea what the name of this is, but this is the one where you have these little 4 containers in a row, which will be fine for this project. So yeah. And let's see how they, and the kit we're gonna kit up today is the mini Dazzles herbs and medicinal plants. Yep. Here in the back you can see which one it is, and here there's an aloe vera, eucalyptus leaves, chamomile flowers, ginseng root, mint, and sage. So yeah, let's take that one and try to get into this. So we have the toolkit, we have the colors, yep, we have 15 colors, and we have that little thank you for your purchase thingy, and the drills. I am going to take all of them and put into one container, which is the easiest for me, at least as of right now. You never know what's going to happen once I start. I'm gonna open up a bunch of these. So yeah, these are all fairy dust. Do you see that? And I'm gonna remove that over here. I never used the number. I usually cut that off just because I only need the symbol and the code. That is all I'm gonna need. So yeah, let's cut those off right away. That is the easiest for me anyway. I don't know how do you use the number? Or do you do as me and just use the symbol and the code? You can't call this the DMC code because it isn't DMC. This is what Diamond Art Club uses. I am gonna try, see if I can use the tray to pour with. Let's see. I love this tray. I haven't tried using it yet, but I'm already in love with it. Because it has that It has that stopper, and you have to turn it the right way, otherwise you can't get it in. See that? If I try to put it in like this, it just won't fit. Turn it around and you have a perfect fit. And then you have that lid and that one apparently you have to turn the right way as well. Yep. And it clicks right in and you can shake it and do whatever, it stays. So yeah, let's try and take a look. I am sorry for the noise. I am gonna pause you for a second because I like mine to be in the order of this. So I will be right back, you guys. Okay, so I have drills all over, and we're gonna start. So the first one is, number 1 is C415, that is this one. I'm just gonna put the sticker on. What happened to my sticker? Oh no. So sticker on, open up again. I remember back when I started diamond painting, I had no idea what I was doing, so I would have the sticker backwards, and yeah, that would be a mess. Where is my, there, that would be a mess of dimensions. Nobody would. I seem to have some static. Isn't that just something? Oh, well, just a little. Wasn't too bad. I've had worse static anyway. Now I just need to convince all the drills to jump down here. Anyway, you guys, how are you doing? Let me know down in the comment field how you guys are doing. I'm really interested. I love hearing from you guys. That is the highlight of my week, when I get to listen to you guys telling me how you're doing. And also let me know what you've been working on while listening to me yabber on here. There was a drill left down here. These are a little hard to open, just letting you know. Didn't we have 2 of those? Yeah, we have 2 little bags of that one. So yeah, I'm gonna start by letting you know what happened yesterday, because that is the most fresh memory in my brain right now. If you're Facebook friends with me, which I know some of you aren't, but if you want to, please go down to the description box below and you will find my link to the Facebook. So if you wanna join me on my Facebook, you are more than welcome to. There is also a link to the Facebook group that I made. I still need to rename it, but that'll come. You know, Ram wasn't built in one day. But yeah, so anyway, if you're Facebook friends with me, you would have seen yesterday that I did a sleep study at the sleep clinic, and They made me look really good, or something. Where is 81? No, 61. Sorry, do that. So if I could read, that would help a whole lot. So anywho, I had to go to this sleep clinic yesterday to sleep there, and I had to be there at no later than 7:30 p.m. So I drove just after 6 from here. It's about a 45-minute drive from here, maybe 40 minutes, I'm not sure, depends on traffic. I was there like maybe 10 minutes early, which isn't a whole lot, but it was okay. Traffic was okay. I mean, there's idiots out there. There always is. Come on out. I don't like this static. So yeah, so I came, and then the assistant that was going to, take care of me that night told me where my room was. She did I just jump all over the place here? I did. Oh my god. Yeah, she showed me to my room and did the entire, check-in, told me what was going to happen, asked if I knew what was going to happen first, and then we were doing the whole give me a social security number, and I got a pretty little white bracelet that we use here in Denmark when we're hospitalized, because I needed to be checked in, apparently. So yeah, we did that, and then while the computer was working, because apparently they had some technical hiccups with some of their computers, she went out and got everything she needed to prep me for the sleep study, which I just dumped them all over the place here. And she came in with that little table where everything was on, and I was like, hang on, where are you going to put all of that? I'm not sure that there is enough room on me, but she told me, this goes there, and this goes there, and then we do this, and I'm like, okay. So the funny thing is, we had to fill out a questionnaire. I had to fill out a questionnaire before I got over there. And I'm like, then she started asking me all the same questions that I had just answered in that questionnaire. And I didn't say it. Of course I didn't say it. Not being snarky. But I was thinking to myself, so why do I have to answer that questionnaire if you're going to ask me the exact same questions right now? I mean, is it just me? I don't know. I find it weird. Like, do you smoke? Have you smoked? Do you drink alcohol? Do you take medicine? What kind of medicine do you take? Did you ever have the multi-resistant, whatever, MRSA? And then another thing that I have no idea what is. And yeah, a lot of questions, and I had already answered those in the questionnaire, and I was like, why? Anywho, so we got all those answered, and then she had to go help a co-worker really quick, and then she'd be back to start putting all that stuff on me. So I put on my pajamas that I brought, which wasn't really a pajamas, but she told me, you know, that this is best because you won't be able to undress again once I've put all of this on you. I was like, oh, okay. So she went out and I put on the clothes that I had brought to use the pajamas, to use as a pajamas. I'm gonna blow in some hot air to see if that'll help. Otherwise, I think, do I have, yes. I was looking for my dryer sheets because this is going to drive me bonkers, I think. Let's see, let's just cut off a piece here. I'm just, you know, this the smell of this one is called soft cotton, which is kind of funny because it is like soft cotton. So yeah, she came in and she started putting all the thingies on me. She started with one on my forehead, and I didn't say this because not being snarky and everything, you know, she didn't know me, so I was like, oh, I feel all like one of those, you know, that has the pearls or whatever on their forehead. They have a name and they look beautiful, but I felt like I had something on, you know, a pearl or something on my forehead because that thing was huge. And then see, the thing is, you have to show up with clean hair. It has to be washed. And considering what she did next, I don't know why. Because then she had to put that EEG thing on your head. And that's all good and fine until she showed me this. She called it cement. I have no idea what it is, but when she told me, you know, this is just gonna keep this stuck onto your hair, so these little EEG things won't go anywhere. So when we get those out in the morning, I will suggest that you take a shower to get all of it out again. And I was like, so why did I have to show up with clean hair if you're just gonna make it all dirty again? I mean, do explain yourself. But yeah, she put all of those on, and then I had to have some right by my eyes and by my ribs. She put something on my legs. You know what? And I also got something around my chest and around my, you know, my little fat belly. And yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff on. I have some pictures that I can show you. This is what she put on me at first. There will be more pictures of what she did to me right before I went to sleep. So yeah, but that was interesting. This took, I don't know, maybe 35 minutes to put all of that stuff on. We were talking, you know, and stuff while she did that. I found out that she crochets because I told her, you know, will I be able to knit? when all of this is on. And she said, sure, we just wait with the thing you put on your finger to check your pulse and stuff. It's like, okay, good. I don't need to run around with that one all evening. I mean, why would I? Okay, let's put this in. I wonder if this can fit in here. Will all of it fit? There's still static. Oh no. Have I ever told you guys that I'm not a big fan of static? Because if not, I'm not a big fan of static. Yeah, so she finished all of that, and she asked when I would like to go to bed. Oh, and she told me, you know, we need this room in the morning, so you need to be out of here by 6:30. I'm like, what? What? So yeah, I had to get up at 6 this morning so that she could remove all of that doodaddy that she put on me, and pack my belongings and get out. That was kind of the deal. And I was like, wait, what? What? Can't you pick someone that doesn't like to sleep in like I do? But anyway, so then I was like, okay, there isn't really anything to do here, so I'm just gonna sit on my bed and knit. There was a TV in the room, but I'm not really a big TV kind of person. So I grabbed my knitting and knitted on the little dress that I am making for our friends that just got a little daughter. And I did that for a while, and then another person came in to say hello. You know, I am here as well, so I might be one of those that come in. If not, you know, if they had to correct something during the night, I might come in as well. It's like, okay, that's fine. So I waited for them to come in and put the last of all the thingies on me. They did that at around 11. That's the time I've said, you know, okay, you can come in there. And we put on those, I put on those ear EEGs that I used in this project. And then she put on the last of the gadgets that I was going to have on, something under my chin. New pictures will be put in here. So, you know, these little thingies under my chin, and then another one up on my forehead that has a little glow to it. And it wasn't, you know, hot. It just had a little heat to it, just a little, you know. It was a little warm, which was fine. And then I was ready to sleep, apparently. And, you know, I had sent pictures to David, and I put the pictures on Facebook and stuff, and people have asked this, and I was wondering it, by the way. How am I going to fall asleep with all this on me? I mean, that is a lot of electronics, and they're on my head, on my chest, on my legs. You know, it's like, how am I ever going to fall asleep with all these things on me? I mean, can I even move without getting tangled in wires and whatnot? But it took me a little bit to figure out, you know, how to move around and not get caught up in wires and mess up. She had used a lot of surgical tape. Everything was wrapped very, very nicely. So most of it wouldn't move or budge no matter what I did, which was good, I think, because apparently they haven't had to come in to my room during the night to correct something. Otherwise I would have been awake, I can tell you. So yeah, but I was trying to fall asleep and figure out, okay, how do I wanna lay? I finally I found a way, you know. It's like, okay, usually I fall asleep on my side, preferably on my left side. So on that side I had one of those measuring thingies on my side, just, you know, on my ribs. It was measuring my heartbeat, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. It was measuring something. So yeah, I had that. Where did my stickers go? Okay, so I had 5, and usually what I do, now I will take the 7 and 8, and then I will do the alphabet, like A, C, E, H, J, N, and then this little black dot at the end. At least that's how I'm doing it. It makes sense to me. If it makes sense to you, fine. If not, fine. I'm just, you know, this works for me. I used to just put them on, and I would never be able to find the symbols in any fast way. So I started doing this, and it did the trick. So anyway, I woke up several times during the night, you know, to try to move around, and maybe even because I got a little tangled in some of the wiring, I'm not sure. And for some reason, why is it that you always sleep the best right when you're about to get up? I don't get that. So I was sleeping soundly at the time I had to get up at 6 a.m. So I was like, what's going on? And I had to get up, and then she started removing all of the wires and whatnot she had put on me. And I didn't take a picture of this because, no, I took a look at my hair when she was done, and I was like, how on earth am I ever to get all of this out of my hair? It looked like a chewing gum in my hair. And I was like, dang it, how am I going to get this out without, you know, washing it like a million times? I have, oh, I even have 2 different colors here. Yay. So I went out to the shower. I didn't bring anything, you know, I didn't have a towel or shampoo or anything because I didn't think that that was something that I would need. They have that at the hospital, of course they have. So I got under the water and I started, you know, getting everything nice and wet and warm. And as it turned out, hot water was dissolving that gooey stuff on my head, which was nice. And the rest of it disappeared as I had shampoo in my hair. So I was like, oh, nice. There was another one of this one. Okay, we're going to do that at the end. So yeah, and then I was done showering. I had breakfast. Well, no, not breakfast. I got a cup of coffee and some half-dried bread with a little butter on it, because that's all they had at that time of day. Yay me. So I drank my coffee, and then I heard outside, I heard the helicopter they used, you know, to, if there is a big accident or people have a stroke or something and has to get to the hospital very, very fast, they have a chopper. So I heard that one arriving, so I got out there, you know, because I'm not curious at all. Remember that? I'm not curious. You know that. So I went out there, took a look. I saw it landing. I didn't have my phone at that time. So I got in, you know, got my bread and drank the coffee, and then I heard the chopper again. And this time I did grab my phone. So I got out and I filmed it get up and fly away. I didn't want to, you know, film in case, when it arrived, in case anybody was in it. You know, a very sick person or somebody who needed help fast. I wouldn't like if other people did that to me. And if I had seen that there had been someone in it, I would have walked in again. Because that's private, that's personal. I never get it when people, you know, see an accident and then they just stop and watch. I'm like, what if this person was you or your family or a friend? Would you like that people were just standing there watching while you fight for your life? I mean, why would you do that? I don't get it. So, yeah. That's, and so it was just, you know, it was landing to get some gasoline on it. Fuel is the word that I was looking for. I was like, that's not the word I was looking for. 8. Okay, then we have an A. This is a lot of green and oranges and some grays, which is okay. 62. Where did the 62 go? It's a gray one over there. I mean, it can't just disappear. It's gray. I don't have that many. So yeah, and then I drove home. I was kind of, you know, I wonder what the traffic will be like, because this is the 3rd largest city in Denmark, Odense. So you never know what traffic is like. And this was around the time where everybody is going to or leaving from work. So I was like, I wonder. But it wasn't really bad at all, not even on the highway. Mostly people went towards Odense. It wasn't until I got around the bridge over Lillebælt that, you know, there was a little traffic, and not bad, not at all. Except, you know, for the idiots on the roads. I never get people. I'm like, drive, go. And why? This is the thing I don't get. If you're not gonna drive, you know, like it says, for instance, in Denmark, we can drive 110 kilometers per hour on all the highways. Some places you can even drive 130 kilometers per hour. You can on that stretch where I was driving. I just don't do that because that is expensive in fuel. So I don't do that. But 110 is just as fine. I'm not in the way. I make sure of that. So, but people will, we have 3 lanes on that stretch of highway. You see, I just did it. Turned it upside down. There you go. And people, for some reason, like to be in the middle one. 890. There you go. And then drive rather slow. And I don't get it. I mean, drive to the right where you are supposed to drive if you don't want to follow the rest of the traffic. That's where the trucks are, people with trailers, stuff like that. So go in there if you're afraid of driving on the highway. I know people that would be, you know, on the highway driving 80 kilometers per hour, even though even trucks drive mostly 90. And some even told me they were going 70 kilometers per hour on the highway. And I was like, what are you doing on the highway if you're just going to be a danger to everybody else? I mean, we do have main roads. Go there. It'll take you just as long and people won't get mad at you. You know? Because I'd get mad if I met them and they were driving way below everybody else. So anyway, I got home. David wasn't up yet. So I sat in the TV room and cuddled with the kitties. The hospital beds are horrible to my back. And so I am and have been in pain today, and I was tired because I don't sleep that well in these hospital beds. And I didn't sleep well because of all the things on me. So yeah, I've been slow today. I've been upgrading my spare drill storing system. I did that. It took a while. I even started it yesterday. It took a while. It's been taking a while. I was just annoyed with it, and I decided to do a little upgrade. And now it works. Well, I hope it works anyway. I have to see. Eventually 95. There you go. I love these fairy dust. I don't know, can you see it? There is sometimes colors where you can see it better. Maybe this one. Do you see that? All that mica dust, mica powder. It is so beautiful. Well, this color is beautiful. So yeah, I love fairy dusts. So it's gonna be funny to work with only fairy dust. I'm sorry. I have to cut that out because you know, for all the copyright reasons, that can be played on in my video. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a copyright infringement, so I have to cut that out. But yeah. So I got home, I've been doing that, and it's been taking a while because I'm slow and I'm in pain, and now we're here kitting up this little thingy. It's the first time that I'm gonna try doing one of these little mini Dazzles. I don't know when I'll do it. I just, you know, I want to kit it up so that it's ready. I might bring it to the knitting retreat by the end of September. Or, you know, yeah. or if I'm fast at doing the kit that I'm going to do in September, I might do them there and then bring another one to the retreat. You never know, you never know. I just wanted to pick this up. I wasn't really in the mood to kit up Virgo while chit-chatting with you guys. It just needed to be relatively easy. That's where my mind is today, easy. So yeah, but besides from that, last time we spoke, we were in Germany that day, right? That was last Wednesday, I think. So we'd been in Germany all day, shopping. And then Thursday, we were going to have this guy come out to check if we had, you know, a water pipe or a heating pipe that was leaking. Because, you know, we could see that our walls were bubbling up and, yeah, it needed to be checked. So insurance sent out this guy, and if he found something, they would pay for him. And if he didn't find something, we had to pay ourselves. Like, okay, well then hopefully he will find something. He was here forever trying, you know. He really worked his butt off to check everything. And he was kind of frustrated because he couldn't find anything. I mean, he checked the district heating that we have. He checked the plumbing system. He checked everything. The drains, everything. And he couldn't really find anything. And then the water heater was a little low on water. So he filled that one up again so that the pressure got where it's supposed to be. And then David noticed that some part of it, I have no idea what the name of it is, was dripping. And he was like, is this supposed to happen? And at first the guy said, yeah, it's fine. And then he looked and was like, no, that's not fine. And yeah, so that one was dripping. So we had to have the company out that is responsible for that heating system. No, we had to call a plumber so that he could come and change that broken thing. I have no idea what the name is. And even if I knew, I wouldn't know what the English name was. So anyway, he was here Monday morning to fix that. It took like 5 minutes or so. I was like, wait, I kind of expected it to be, I don't know, at least half an hour. And the thing is, you have to pay an hourly rate for these guys to be there. And he was there maybe 10 minutes. So that was a nice job for him. I mean, he had an hour and he used 10 minutes. So that was a good job for him anyway. Yeah. This Saturday, David's brother had invited us out. Where's the 68? Oh, 88. Oh my god, I'm like, wait. I'm missing a color. I wasn't. I was just misreading it. I'm still finding drills. So yeah, we went, at first we were playing miniature golf, which was kind of funny. I lost. Of course I did. I'm horrible at this. I don't have the strength. Right, that's the one I need to fill in. I don't have the strength to really shoot it when I'm supposed to. And then I tend to overshoot when I need to be careful. And they have all these obstacles that you're supposed to conquer, and I'm not very good at that. So that's you know, one thing to it. But it was fun, and I was, you know, we were just there. And then after the miniature golf, we went to this really nice Italian restaurant. Really good food, and it was very authentic. The owner had this, see, I like it. He had this Italian accent, and he was, you know, all over the place and taking care of everybody, suggesting things, what would be good, and you got those entrees, so this would be good with that, you know, that wine would be good, and stuff like that. I don't drink wine, so, you know, but the others did. And, you know, it took a while to make the food and stuff, but that was okay because we were sitting and talking. He had also invited their paternal aunt. She's 83, I think, and she's a blast. I really like her. I just call her Auntie like the others do, because, I mean, she's aunt, she's auntie. She's the paternal auntie of the family. That's just how it is. So, yeah. And just as we were about to leave the restaurant, we had a dessert and a little dessert cocktail. Just as we were about ready to leave, it started pouring down. Not just a little, no, a lot. So we were, you know, okay, well, we're gonna stand here a little bit longer because I'm not getting out in that. It kind of stopped, not completely, but enough that we said, okay, we can do this. And it was a lightning storm like nobody had seen in forever here in Denmark. I didn't get any video of it because we were driving most of the time, but it wasn't really normal lightning. It was more like these kind of lightnings where they go from sky to sky, and there wasn't any thunder. It was just the sky lighting the entire time. I mean, every now and then it would be as bright as daylight, which was crazy considering that it was very dark. But yeah. And people had videos, and was like, they put up videos in Facebook groups. They were like, I've never seen anything like this, and this is so crazy, and this can be dangerous. And I was like, well, how can it be dangerous? I mean, it's not as if it's coming down here. I mean, it's up in the sky, you know? It isn't hitting the houses, it isn't hitting the water, it's just up there. Did I forget one again? Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, something's wrong here. And I also have one of these. I am supposed to have 3 colors left. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, I need to figure out which one opens that one, so that I don't make a mistake again. There you go. 704. But that was beautiful to look at, and it wasn't dangerous at all. Friday, did we do anything Friday? I can't remember if we did anything Friday. Did we? You guys, I have a horrible, horrible memory. I don't know. Oh yeah, and then when that thing on our heater was fixed, they were going to send out this company that, you know, has to look at everything and, you know, check how big the damage is and stuff like that. So they're coming Tuesday, I think. Tuesday or Monday, I can't remember. To take a look at that. See if it can be dried, you know, just dry and everything will be fine. You have to see what they say. And then we're also getting people out to change the batteries on our heating system and the water system. They'll be here Tuesday. So then that's done. And Monday is Rosa Day as always, and on Monday we start gymnastics again. It is that time of the year. Gymnastic is starting, and Rosa is really looking forward to it. And she's been talking nonstop about how two of the girls she knows from kindergarten, one of them has been there in this summer only. And she's really looking forward to see her in gymnastics. And then another girl that is always in the kindergarten will be there. So she's looking forward to see them again and to do gymnastics with them. And all the other kids, of course. It's kind of interesting to see how many will be there last year. Is that this year? Oh my god. So yeah, hopefully, and we talked about this year, she's one of the big kids, because this is the age where they're 3 and 4 years old. So this year she's one of the bigger ones. So she has to, you know, take care of the little ones and show them how all the things are done. And she can't wait to be one of the big girls. So she told me, like, yes, Auntie, I'm gonna show them how to climb and how to sit on the air track when we begin, so that they have this thing. They sit on the air track when it's, when they start it, and they sit on it when they stop it again. And the kids love it. So she's going to show them how to do that, and show them how to climb, and all the things that they have to do, she's going to show them how to do that. And I'm like, that's good, that a girl. She is going to have fun this year. I'm pretty sure of it. It also helps, that she really gets it now. She knows the trainers now, and she's a little older, which also helps. She isn't as shy as last year when we started. She was for some reason she was timid. Maybe because she didn't know them, and the group was bigger. It was bigger than the team we came from, but that one was, I don't know if you remember, if you were here back then. But the gymnastics group where we used to go was beginning very late the last season. She would quite simply be home way too late. So we decided, we meaning my brother and I, that we would try to look for, somewhere else. So we did, and we found that, and Rosa's been very happy about it. So she wanted to go back, which of course we're doing. So yeah, that's going to be good. And she's going to, I think the first 2 times or so, maybe just the first time, they're like, okay, you can come in and listen to all the information that we're giving the kids, and then the parents have to sit out in the dressing room. And last year, most of the parents didn't really get that information, apparently. But Rosa is like, Auntie, you just sit out there. Everything is fine. I'm like, okay. I just bring my knitting, and there we go. Which is good. It's about 45 minutes, I think. And then, yeah, so that's this Monday. Then Tuesday, is it Wednesday? I can't remember. No, it's the 3rd, so that's Wednesday. I have to babysit her. No, I think it's the 5th. It's the 2nd and the 5th, or is it the 3rd and the 5th? I can't remember. I have to babysit her 3 times in September, which, as you know, I don't mind. And Rosa is looking forward to it. So that's good. It would be bad if she was like, I don't want you to come and put me to bed, Auntie. That'll be bad, right? So there's going to be a lot going on this coming week. Which is fine. It's fine. David is going back to work on Monday. 3 weeks of vacation is over. It's gone fast as always. So yeah, that's going to be as that is. And then this Saturday, there will be 14 days to my birthday. My birthday is on September 14th. I had drills flying all over the place here. There you go. So yeah, we might do a little birthday celebration on the 15th when I have my live, which by the way is also David and I's 17th wedding anniversary. Time flies, you guys. This is a nice tray. I know that they're doing some upgrades, because what I would love for them to change is these little ridges here on the sides. That is making it a little hard to pour out, from these ridges. But I've heard that they are already upgrading that. So yeah. There you go. Now you can see it again. So that is those. Should we, before I'm ending, because this has been about an hour now, we can take a look at the little canvases again. The aloe vera, this one. As you can see, the symbols is nice and clear. can't wait to see them done. This is the chamomile flowers. And this is the eucalyptus flower leaves. Then we have the ginseng root. And the mint. And last but not least, we have the sage. And the thing is, I don't know if you've seen, so you see the text here and they say these are ready to frame, which is ready. They are, because the text is on the plastic. And as you can see, there isn't any glue here. The glue is just where it's supposed to be, and it's sticky. You can hear that. Yeah, and the canvas is the canvas as we know it, soft, and everything. It is made from tarpaulin like the rest of Diamond Art Club's canvases. So yeah, and you still have the little stickers that you can put in your logbook, and it has the, you know, the place to write your start and end date, the information, that is square drills, and I'm going to close this one. There you go. This is the colors. All the greens and oranges and some grays. Which is fine. So yeah. I'm going to end it here. Because I've been yabbering for a little more than an hour now. And yeah, don't forget to give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to. I mean, if you've made it this far, chances are that you're gonna like it here. So please consider doing that. And until my next video, take care. Don't forget to let me know how you guys are doing. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Love you.